Good morning. Thank you very much, everybody, for your patience. Welcome to the University of New England and the graduation ceremony for awards in the Schools of Environmental and Rural Science and Science and Technology. Graduands, family, friends, and the UNE community, may I ask you to now please stand for the entry of the academic procession and the Chancellor of the University of New England, and please remain standing to join us in singing the national anthem. Thank you.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. I'd like to start with an acknowledgement of country that I have been very generously given by the Alumni elders. Excuse me. Dangana Ortilla, Yakawunda Kionda anewanda nina. India kyun anewan. Nyaka kyuna wangaka. Uitika lanapura. This means a greeting, a sort of a greeting to a group of people. I'm a white person living on Anewan country. This here is Anewan country. Let's all listen to and learn from country. Talk soon. It's always incredibly tear-jerking standing here. I've got some notes and I will get to them in a minute, but standing here looking at all of you and knowing all that you've achieved and all that you're doing here to celebrate is just so emotional. And to see your beautiful family, your support, your friends, all here to celebrate you. It's a really beautiful, beautiful day. In the spirit of reconciliation, I would like to acknowledge the Anewan people, the traditional custodians of this land, and to thank Larissa Ahoy, Elder in Residence, Dr. Colin Ahoy, Uncle Steve Widders, Auntie Rose Lovelock, and Callum Clayton Dixon for teaching me that acknowledgement so that I could share it with you. I feel incredibly fortunate to be able to share it with you today, as I have with others all around the world, to help people to see the beautiful language that we have here and we can celebrate. I would also like to pay respect to their elders, past and present, and I extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are present here today. Good morning, everyone. And those of you who are online, I think the camera's up there, good morning. My name is Dr. Sarah Pearson, and I am the 10th Chancellor of UNE. It is my great privilege and true pleasure to welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony for the Schools of Science and Technology and Environmental and Rural Science. Welcome especially to you, right now, graduands. You will be graduates very soon, but you're graduands right now. Your family, your friends, your supports, all joining us today to celebrate this very special occasion. Many of whom have travelled a great distance just to be here with you today. Welcome also to our staff who are here today to share in the celebration of the achievement of your students. Thank you for being here. It's such a great celebration for all of us, students who've done the hard yards and can now stop. Remember, just stop today. Stop today and realize how much you have achieved. Supporters in all of their forms, be they family or friends, and UNE staff who have taught, shepherded, and nurtured you. I also welcome special guests. We have a wonderful occasional address speaker today, Dr. Lorraine Gordon. I'm really looking forward to hearing from her and her lovely husband who's in the audience. Thank you for coming. Mr. Gerard Davis, who's here to receive an award. Our Vice Chancellor and CEO, Professor Chris Moran. Emeritus Professor Mahinda Sirwardana, today's Esquire Bedell. You saw that he had that staff. That was apparently it's a special one to protect me, which is very lovely of him. It's all part of the tradition that you're going through today. Age old tradition. Beautiful to be able to reach back to that past. Members of the UNE Council here, thank you for coming and joining me today, and executive staff. Thank you all for being here today. Graduations are a very special time for the university. They're an occasion when we celebrate the achievements of students and the attainment of your awards and your degrees, and also acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the staff who have helped you to get this far. Graduations are also a time when we can, as a university, honour those who have made a special contribution to the university, the local community, and society as a whole. For many of you, this may be your first time on campus. Welcome. Beautiful day to welcome you to autumnal colours here on the grounds of Bulimimba. We hope that this place will be one of significance for you, as it has been for generations of graduates over the past 72 years. We're excited to share the campus with you on this special day. I hope you all take the opportunity to have a good look round. It's great to see our students enjoying the environment we have. It's a special place to study, whether you lived on campus or when you came here for intensive schools. Graduation ceremonies, as I said, they go back a long way. They date back to the Middle Ages and tend to be reasonable formal occasion, hence all this formal regalia we get to wear. And at UNE, while we honour the traditions of graduation ceremonies, we try to make this day as warm and engaging as possible for graduates and everyone attending. Embrace it, this history if it works for you. A bit of pomp, a bit of ceremony, fancy outfits that make this day a little bit different. Get your photographs, a day to remember. But most importantly, savour the moment as you receive your hard-earned award. It is now my great pleasure to declare this ceremony open and to call upon community member and ANY custodian, Ms. Larissa Ahoy, to give us the welcome to country. Thank you, Larissa.
Thanks, Sarah. Dangana Otila. Yaka Akanani. Yaka Larissa Ahoy. Yaka Apanga Colin Ahoy. Ua Irapella Barbara Ahoy. Ua Irapella Ethel De Silva. Nyala Kunanga Injinga Kuna Anawan. Nyaka Kuna Wangaka. Inja Anawan Kuna. Inja Nyambika Kuna. Nyambika Orala. Anandaka. Nyangandaka Kuninga. Nyangandaka Wanga. Ndaka Rakina Nyambika Kunda. Nerima Ranyura Inja Kunda. How are you all? I'm Arkan Skin. My name is Larissa Ahoy. My father is Colin Ahoy. His mother is Barbara Ahoy. And her mother is Ethel De Silva. We come from this country, Anawan country. Let's all listen and learn from country. You stand on the traditional lands of the Anawan people, and my people have called this our own since the first sunrise. We have ancient connections with our neighbours from other parts of the tableland, the plains and the coast. I'd like to pay my respects to elders past, present and future, and extend that same respect to you all here today. On behalf of my people, welcome.
Thank you so much for that kind welcome, Larissa. And so not only do we reach back to the Middle Ages in terms of the pomp and ceremony, we reach back over 65,000 years to the wonderful history of our Aniwan people and the peoples of Australia originally. Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations. Today is a day of celebration, and I'm really thrilled to be sharing this wonderful achievement with you and your loved ones. It's one of the special treats that we get as leaders within the university. The people here who have shared every high and every low, every assignment and exam, well done to you too for staying the course, literally. Graduates, you have worked so hard to get here, and I hope you feel justly proud of yourself, of having chosen UNE, and of the qualification that you will earn today. You are graduating at, I think, a profound time in history, a time when the world has become increasingly volatile and uncertain. But in all this uncertainty, all this geopolitical unpredictability, all the technological unpredictability, all the social unpredictability, there is one thing that you can be sure of. Your UNE education has equipped you with the skills and the capabilities to discover new solutions, foster new partnerships, and inspire fresh hope. Not only have you learnt deeply about your chosen subjects, but also how to think, how to critically assess information, how to creatively problem solve, how to work with others, how to be resilient and keep progressing even in the hard times. Importantly, you have also learned that there is more to know than one person can know. You have undoubtedly learnt a lot in your time here, but you have not learnt everything. And there are more ways than one to address challenges. I'm sure you've learned that in your studies as people with different thoughts and ideas and solutions come together. And these are all important in today's world of uncertainty and opportunity. For there is opportunity, there is challenge, there is uncertainty, but there is opportunity, and you are equipped to go out and grasp that opportunity. You've received a world-class education from Australia's very first regional university, in facilities that rival some of the larger universities around Australia. A university renowned for its impressive graduate outcomes. I don't know if you know, but we came or you, ranked #1 in Australia for graduate outcomes. The only public university in Australia to achieve 5 stars for overall experience in the Good Universities Guide for 20 years in a row, as voted by you, our students. So you made a good choice. Along the way, you've learnt what it means to be part of a community that doesn't just extol the values of kindness, accountability, connection, and boldness, the UNE values, but enacts them. You put them into play. An unconventional university that encourages teamwork and respect, that believes in creating a better future for all, regardless of geography and background. Your alma mater, UNE, is one you can take pride in, just as we take immense pride in you. Our university is steeped in history, yet propelled by imagination and innovation. It is your springboard. And as it launches you into new airspace, I encourage you to grasp every opportunity that comes your way. To consider what impact you can have on other communities, to be a champion for learning and collaboration, diversity and difference, but also kindness and love. Because that's what the world needs right now, what the world will always need. And on behalf of the University of New England, I thank you for joining our family, and I wish you every success. Uitika Lanapura, talk soon. That was me giving a bit of a spiel. It sounds quite formal, doesn't it? I'm not really formal, but I wanted to really inspire you. You have done something incredible. You're here today to celebrate something incredible. And with that incredibleness, the world needs you to continue to be incredible, to help us at this challenging time. But today, we celebrate not only academic excellence, but also the remarkable contributions of individuals who've made a lasting impact on our university and communities. So one day, one of you may well come back to receive one of these awards. The UNE Alumni Awards honour graduates who exemplify our core principles through their achievements, leadership and service. With more than 140,000 alumni worldwide, you, our graduands, are about to join this valued community. The UNE Distinguished Alumni Award is presented to a UNE graduate who has made significant contributions to their field and who displays outstanding leadership and professional qualities while embodying characteristics of ethical behaviour and authenticity to inspire future generations of UNE graduates with their achievements. Vice-Chancellor, I now invite you to present Dr. Gerard Davis with the UNE Distinguished Alumni Award.
Good morning. I also acknowledge this place and the traditional owners here. Larissa, thank you very much for your warm welcome. I always think of these old trees around here, hearing language, I suspect for the first time in quite some time. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I also recognise the beautiful weather we've got and would say a couple of things here to you perhaps. I see a lot of heads out there, some of them as bald as mine, so just be a little careful. You can move backwards and forwards into the shade throughout the ceremony. We will move pretty much as you see the graduands in this direction, so you can come back in again if you wish to move out of the sun for a little while. Graduation ceremonies can be very formal and solemn events. Here at the University of New England, we think it's a celebration. They can hear you. So when they come up to receive their testimony and you yell out to them, they can hear you. So yell your heads off. That's why we're here. We're here to celebrate the achievements. And then we get the additional advantage that when they hear you, they smile. So when we sit up here, we get to capture those smiles through our hearts. Dr. Gerard Davis exemplifies outstanding leadership in agricultural biotechnology over a 3-decade career. A UNE PhD graduate in animal science, he has consistently commercialised complex technologies across the agri-food and life sciences sectors. As co-founder and CEO of Catapult Genetics, Dr. Davis drove the company to global prominence in molecular diagnostics for animal genetics, culminating in its strategic acquisition by Pfizer. His subsequent executive roles at Pfizer Animal Health and Thermo Fisher Scientific saw him lead multinational teams integrating molecular diagnostics into animal health applications across the Asia-Pacific. At Australian Agricultural Company, Dr. Davis established the innovation function, spearheading strategic projects that enhance productivity and environmental outcomes. His consulting work through BioInfo has extended impact globally, advising agtech startups, the Gates Foundation, and research consortia across Australia, New Zealand, Africa, and South Asia. Currently Executive Chairman of Enviro, Dr. Davis continues leading at the frontier of biotechnology commercialisation, combining technical expertise with commercial acumen and collaborative leadership. Distinguished guests and graduands, in recognition of his pioneering leadership in agricultural biotechnology and global innovation that advances food security and sustainable livestock production, it is my honour to present you Dr. Gerard Davis for the UNE Distinguished Alumni Award.
Congratulations, Gerard. Really wonderful to have you with us today and wonderful to have you as one of our alumni. I now invite the Chair of Academic Board, Professor Adrian Walsh, to present the candidates for their degrees.
All right, would the graduands please stand? That's all of you.
All of you with the hats on.
Yeah. Chancellor, I submit to you a list of candidates as set out in the program who have completed all requirements and are entitled to be admitted to their respective academic degrees and awards.
In the name of the Council, I admit these candidates to their respective academic degrees and awards.
Okay, there's an important distinction we make here between graduands and graduates, and now that the Chancellor said that, you're all graduates, not graduands. So, would the graduates please be seated? With the graduates who are also receiving a Vice-Chancellor's, with the graduates who are also receiving a New England Award, please stand. You know who you are. Chancellor, the New England Award is granted to selected graduates who have demonstrated outstanding service to the university and wider community and commitment to others. It's a non-academic award given by the university in recognition of the skills, attributes, leadership and personal qualities that are developed through extracurricular activity, committee membership, voluntary work and good citizenship.
Through your actions to achieve the New England Award, you have shown yourself to be a high-achieving, proactive and outward-looking member of the university community. UNE is proud of the relationships we have developed with many organisations across Australia as a result of your efforts. On behalf of the Council and the UNE community, I extend to you our thanks and congratulations, and I want to say it's exemplary to see leaders of your quality here at the university having had the impact that you have had while you were here. Keep going. Thank you.
Please be seated. Would the graduates who are also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award please stand? Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award is granted to selected bachelor's or master's degree graduates who are graduating with a grade point average of 6.7 or higher. It's granted to recognise the achievements of our most academically high-achieving students.
By achieving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award, you have shown yourself to be hard-working and a disciplined member of the university community with a determination to succeed. On behalf of the Council and the UNE community, I extend our hearty congratulations.
Please be seated. Please be seated. Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you all of those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Science who are able to be present at this ceremony. And I'll read the thesis topic and so on. Whoa. hang on, this has just disappeared. Where's Tim? There you go. So the screen's playing up. Sorry. Oh, we've had a jump. We got it there. Okay. First of all, Collins Ampasona Asiyama, also receiving the Chancellor's Doctoral Research Medal, supervised by Professor Shubao Wu, Dr. Suseno Mukuthatha, and Dr. Sarah Delas, Harris Saldana. And the topic of the thesis is deciphering the responses of broiler health and performances to dietary changes and disease challenges at the transcriptonic and microbiota levels. I'm sorry about that. So this is Collins and Paposa Asiyama, and as I said, also receiving the Chancellor's Doctoral Research Award. So come forward. Erin Grace Smith, also receiving the Chancellor's Doctoral Research Medal and New England Award, supervised by Associate Professor Samuel Adam Clark and Dr. Samuel Felix Walcombe, examining the genetic variants of resilience in sheep using wool fibre diameter variability. So Erin Grace Smith. Okay, Abigail Addo-Danso, supervised by Associate Professor Oriana Coast, Associate Professor Paul Eric Christiansen, and Professor Brian Wilson, drivers of pasture physiology and biomass production in tree pasture systems, Abigail Addo-Danso. Okay, we've got Lucifer Goodness Adebo, also receiving the New England Award. This is supervised by Associate Professor Lee Lee, Adjunct Professor Suzanne Hermesh, and Dr. Mohammed Ashfan Nassif. And the topic was optimising selection strategies for shoot and root trials in chickpeas and wild relative at stage 2 breeding lines to enhance breeding for phytophoria, root disease, root rot resistance. So, Lucifer Goodness Adebo. Next, with Nathan James Enriquez, supervised by Dr. Phil Bell, Associate Professor Nicholas Campione Rubin, and Dr. Christoph Hendricks, on the growth, morphology, evolution, and diagenesis of fossilised dinosaur skin. Nathan James Enriquez. Justin Kitchener, supervised by Nicholas Campione and Dr. Phil Bell, using osteological characteristics for ecological inference in dinosaurs, the Otolithian femur dinosaur burrowing and extant avian models. This is Justin Kitchener. Sharon Louise McGavin, supervised by Emeritus Professor Fritz Kreisler, thermal biology of the southern blossom bat, and Sharon Louise McGavin. Next we have Ariella Moser, supervised by Associate Professor Mitchell Welsh, Dr. Brooke Kennedy, Adjunct Associate Professor Wendy Yvonne Brown, and Associate Professor Pauline Charmaine Bennett. Sniffing out success, measuring individual differences to predict performance in biosecurity detection dogs. Ariella Moser. Kianush Nico Manush, supervised by Associate Professor Lee Lee, Dr. Raman Harsh, and Professor Wallace Cowling, improving breeding strategies for canola by integrating genomic and indirect phenotypic selections for vigour. Kianush Nikamanesh. Next we have Pratima Rana Shahi, supervised by Associate Professor Orionodo Coast, Dr. Amina Rada, Dr. Adrian Burns, and Dr. Andrew Scafano. Physical acclimatisation to nocturnal warnings in Australian wheat. Pratima Rana Shahi. Next we have SM Mostafisa Rahman Sulman, supervised by Dr. Koso Kalo Nasieri, Professor Shioba Wu, and Dr. Alip Kumar. Alternative strategies to antibiotics, the role of butinic and valeric glycinurides blend in controlling necrotic enteritis and cocconesis in broiler chickens. So SM Mostafisa Rahman Suman has already gone. Ethan Williams Patrick Towns, supervised by Dr. Manu Sanders, Dr. Zach Hemmings, Dr. Simone Hyanoma, Dr. Ariagosa Jimenez Alfonsina, and Adjunct Professor Nigel Andrew. Assessing dung utilising beetle, hypocidiae, responses to a rapidly changing climate, and their effectiveness in removing dung and reducing soil water runoff. So it's Ethan William Patrick Towns. Annette Trays, supervised by Professor Neil Smart, Dr. Melissa Pearson, and Adjunct Associate Professor Gudrun Dyberg. The effects of exercise training on clinical outcomes and quality of life in people with chronic disease, kidney disease. Annette Trays. Grant Nicholas Webster, supervised by Professor Deborah Bauer, Professor Darren Stewart Ryder, and Dr. Simon Clellow. The ecology and conservation of Mahoney's toadlet. Grant Nicholas Webster. Bradley John Trainer, supervised by Associate Professor Eric Norberg, Professor Deborah Bauer, Adjunct Professor Harold Heathcote, and Adjunct Senior Lecturer Darryl Leonard Houston. Climate change and the effects of temperature on future respiration and reproductive success of forest-dwelling southern angle-headed dragon. Bradley John Traynor. These scholars stand at the peak of academic achievement. Through years of dedication, intellectual rigour and creativity, they've not only mastered their disciplines, but also have contributed new knowledge to the world. Their work embodies the spirit of discovery that defines the university. In honour of their accomplishments, I now invite all the procession to please rise and join me in acclaim for our research graduates. Okay. Well done. Chancellor, I now have the honour to invite the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Science, Agriculture and Business and Law, Professor Sujana Adapa, to present those graduates newly admitted to postgraduate awards who are able to be present at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Master, Graduate Diploma and Graduate Certificate from the School of Science and Technology and the School of Environmental and Rural Science. Master of Data Science, Kenechukwu Franklin Agu. Drew Cameron Roberts. Dem Zam. Master of Environmental Science and Management, Ellie Filkin. Muhammad Ali Hamza. Holly Ruth Hanley. James Kenneth Kelly. Catherine May Proctor. Katie Louise Redzita. Master of Information Technology, Kalpana Acharya. Asmita Adhikari. Sameer Ariel. Sanjaya Bandari. Vivek Chabagain. Vishal Cherur Ravi. Kishore Chetri. Sujit Dahal. Kabir Jisi. Utsav Gyavali. Muna Kandel. Kishore Karki. Manisha Khadgi. Mark Andrew Maladi. Jiyauddin Mohammed. Simit Shrestha. Karuna Singh. Master of Neuroscience, Alexandra Carmel Bodignan. Master of Neuroscience and Business, Olivia Rose Townshend, also receiving the graduate certificate in Neuroscience and Business. Master of Neuroscience and Education, Nicole Catherine Bombachi. Jared Louis Boyd Doran. Master of Science in Agriculture, Gaurav. Edijoki Editown Editunji. Emuna Adhikari. Maria Teresa Anti Balagase. Subhash Acharya. Cameron Barr, also receiving the Vice Chancellor's Scholar Award. Nisha Bhattarai. Satyajit Barua Chinmoy. Prativa Gautam. Suman Vista Shrestha. Suraj Gosai. Rupesh Gurung. Pratima Lamsal. Sai Chand Imadi. Alisha Naga. Hoang Dui Nagien. Juliet Sankan Owaban. Mankush Patak. Jonty Oliver Shelley. Virod Shrestha. Mishti Singh. Veervarinder Deep Singh. Alina Subedi. Anil Subedi. Master of Scientific Studies, Daniel Patricia Gibson. Benjamin George Clive Jackson, also receiving the Vice Chancellor's Scholar Award. Graduate Diploma in Science, Alisa J. Brown. Graduate Certificate in Neuroscience and Business, Kylie Jennifer Kane. Jackson Anthony Monk. Graduate Certificate in Science, Jennifer Ann Keel. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of postgraduate awards from the School of Science and Technology and the School of Environmental and Rural Science to graduates who are able to be present at this ceremony.
Thank you, Professor Adapa. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Chris Moran, to introduce today's occasional address speaker.
I'm reminded here with all of us sitting in the sun, how many clear sunny days we've had here in the New England in a reasonable period of time. And the graduate sitting in front of me and some of the titles of our research graduates, clear indication of the significance of the field into which you're graduating is the drought conditions that surround us. And I just wanted us to pause for a moment and just remember our beautiful sunshine is quite a lot of stress and anxiety quite broadly in the community as a result of lack of rain. You'll be the people on the front line of assisting those who steward our food systems and who steward our land and ecosystems so that they can make their way through conditions like this and others, obviously, over time. It's interesting, isn't it, to think that our attention span today is somewhere between 3 seconds and 20 seconds. 20 seconds is for a great TikTok. 3 seconds is for your average TikTok. Not that I'm accusing you of spending time on TikTok. But I'd just like to pause for 20 seconds and for each of you to have one thought about your time here that you think might carry you for the next 5 to 10 years. 20 seconds. To hold that thought, each time you look at a TikTok, think of that thought. That's a bit of a hard call, I know. You're here to officially conclude your studies and start the rest of your life. You've each come here with an aspiration, and that aspiration has been the awarding of a degree. You're here, congratulations. Most of you are probably thinking that the rest of your life doesn't involve more study. Find the people with the red and have a chat to them afterwards. But I'm here to say don't stop. When I was robing for my first graduation here, I noticed in the library of Bullimimba, which was a building built in about 1890, well before the university was formed here, that says, "Cease not to learn until thou cease to live." And perhaps you could get a short break before the end, but between now and then, life will throw you many changes. We've prepared you well, but we haven't prepared you for everything, partly because we can't see everything, and partly because you only have so much time for this part of your learning journey. What we know for sure is the pace of change, the pace of life, and the demands upon you for a great career and an influential career mean that you're going to have to keep learning by whatever means. Obviously, I'm coming to the point where now you're in this family, you should stick with the family for the rest of your learning. When I stood here on this podium at our last graduation in 2025, no one was thinking that global energy supplies were going to get a stress test. And for those of you who have seen the recent map, global information flows through the same 20 kilometres of sea as the oil. It's quite remarkable that if you planned a world, would you plan any 20-kilometre stretch of that with a great dependency for energy and information? Yet here we are. That means we all are learning that even if it doesn't rain for months in New England, well, the AI models we never expected to be doing what they're doing now are the things we should begin to expect, and the way we should think about what we've learned about during the education process. Not just the content obviously is the thing that will take you into your first stages of career, but the underlying ways of learning, the thirst for knowing enough to do something better, to do something different. Those qualifications that we proudly hand you today, we are very proud. You can hear the Chancellor. I echo these sense of pride for you. Things will change, and you know where to come. This is your university. We don't want you to leave here just being a name and an email address in the alum database. We want you to remain part of the university. Feed back to us what you learn when you go out for your career. Feed back to us, if I had have known this, it would have been really helpful. If I had have been able to approach my studies this way, it would have made a huge difference to the way my career is unfolding. None of us know. But what we do know is that those entry-level positions in society are going to change. We need your help to make sure that you can continue to change fast enough, and our support through that is critical to your futures. Most students come to UNE through word of mouth. That means that most of you sitting here today probably learned about UNE from someone else, not from the internet, not from a Google search, from those you trust, those that told you this is the place for the experience. That's how it's been here for 70 years. You're at the front of a 70-year-old wave of personal recommendations. What would you say to others you meet who are trying to figure out where they should go for their next learning? Was there something in your UNE experience that would stop you recommending UNE to others? As the old cliche goes, tell us that. Of the great things, tell them that. Don't disappear. Let someone else who you trust be changed by UNE as you've been changed. Pass it on. And again, if you don't want to pass it on, tell us why. Since UNE's first Vice-Chancellor, Sir Robert Madgwick, gave an occasional address at UNE's 1959 graduation, this podium has been followed, it could well be this one, this podium has been followed by hundreds of fascinating speakers, both UNE alumni and others, who take the opportunity to impart their wisdom and experience on the graduating cohort. Dr. Lorraine Gordon graduated from UNE with a graduate certificate in management in 1997, an MBA in 2004, and a PhD in 2024. She's a distinguished leader in regenerative agriculture and ecological economics. As Principal of Natural Capital Australia with Climate Friendly Proprietary Limited, and a Director of the Institute for Ecological Agriculture, she bridges industry and research to advance climate-positive agricultural solutions nationally. Dr. Gordon's career reflects deep commitment to sustainable farming practices and rural development. As a registered carbon farmer and a regenerative beef cattle trader, she finishes steers for the MSA grass-fed market. Her pioneering work includes founding the National Regenerative Agriculture Alliance and co-designing the world's first Bachelor of Science in Regenerative Agriculture at Southern Cross University. As a director of the Commonwealth Government's Farming Together program, Lorraine empowered over 28,500 farmers, fishers and foresters to establish collaborative projects and cooperatives. Recognised for her contributions, she received the 2018 Rural Community Leader of the Year Award, the 2019 Australian Financial Review Award, the 2019 BHERT Higher Education Engagement Award, and was a finalist for the 2020 Australian of the Year Award. Her previous roles include Director of Strategic Projects at Southern Cross University, CEO of Regional Development Australia Mid-North Coast, Regional Agribusiness Manager with Westpac Bank, Director of the Graduate Network of the Australian Rural Leadership Foundation, and Executive Director of Economic Security for Women. A graduate of the Australian Rural Leadership Program and previous New South Wales ABC Rural Woman of the Year, Lorraine's PhD was in ecological economics, looking at the triple bottom line comparison and resilience between regenerative and conventional grazing systems in a changing climate. Members of the Council, graduates, guests, I am honoured to introduce Dr. Lorraine Gordon as your occasional address speaker this morning. Please give her a warm welcome.
Chancellor, members of Council, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, graduates. I've been asked to talk about the world of employment that you're entering, to share some of my life lessons, to reflect on how you, as graduates, may choose to conduct yourselves in the future, and all in 10 minutes. I'm going to share a quick journey of overcoming challenges, the privilege and power of education and its different forms, and the responsibilities you now hold as educated individuals. Ever since I was 14, all I ever wanted to be was a farmer. Not such a big deal, except I was a city girl from the western suburbs of Sydney. Every school holidays, I would head to the bush, to the Pilliga, Come By Chance, Canamble, the Gulf Country, the Channel Country, the Kimberley. The further from Sydney, the better. Through a bizarre chain of events, by the age of 21, I had lost a number of members in my family and found myself leaving the big smoke to run a 3,000 hectare beef cattle property at Point Lookout, which is about 1 hour northeast from here. This property adjoins Styx State Forest and New England National Park, some 55,000 hectares of wilderness. The property had little in the way of fences, no yards, no improvements, no house, only a couple of old bush cabins. The cattle were running through the adjoining forestry and national park and had been for years. I commenced my challenge by finding the cattle and hence a cash flow. For 6 months, I lived in the old timber hut with no power or running water. The temperatures would get down to -10. Even the waterfalls would freeze. I had been to Ag College, so apparently I was both educated and skilled. And I was the only one in the family that could actually do this. This experience shaped who I am today. There has been many career experiences since those wild pioneering days. Today I want to share with you 2 things. The importance of building on your education, a toolkit of experience and skills as you build your career, and the driver of all career success, vision, values, passion, and ethics. So what did running a few thousand hectares at Point Lookout teach me? Well, it taught me about the rewards that come from hard work. For today, the property is a successful regenerative carbon farm and cattle finishing operation. It taught me about resilience. Resilience when the truck driver didn't quite shut the tailgate on his truck and the cattle fell out on the road on the way to the sale yards. Resilience when a B-double carrying my cattle turned over on the Grafton Road heading to the coast and we had to shoot injured animals. And resilience through the drought, fires, floods, dealing with the loss from cancer and divorce that would follow. It taught me about determination. Determination not to let the mountain, its hard people and its unforgiving weather beat me. Nothing comes without effort. And to succeed, one must first fail. I had a number of interesting careers, from a short stint in journalism, which taught me how to write, a great tool, a stint in local government, which taught me about processes and systems. I've been a commercial agribusiness banker, which taught me how to dissect financials and what a successful business can look like. Did I like being a banker or a bureaucrat? Not one bit. It wasn't creative enough for me. I couldn't bring about change. I was later to realise that for me, creating impact and scale to bring about change was to be an important driver in my future career choices. You too will have jobs that you don't particularly like, jobs which clearly are not a good fit for you. However, I urge you to embrace that experience, build your skill base, and keep filling that toolbox along your career journey. For me, what followed was the big, hairy leadership roles. As Director of the Australian Rural Leadership Foundation, I learned about the importance of shared values, a common vision, teamwork, collaboration, and the importance of your network for support. Working with the Office for Women in Canberra and as CEO of Regional Development Australia, I learned about the importance of diversity on boards, the importance of good governance and risk management, and that conundrum we call our political system. As Director of a university, I needed every tool in my expanding toolkit. I was working at the cutting edge of change, birthing new ideas, utilising transdisciplinary approaches to the most complex of wicked problems, and disrupting the status quo to achieve impact and scale. But the rewards were worth it. In this role, along with my team, we supported some 28,000 odd farmers in every region of the country and established the first Bachelor of Science in Regenerative Agriculture in the world. And at the time, it was the largest agricultural degree in the country. And now where I am today, still learning, always learning, I'm working at the cutting edge of climate mitigation, assisting farmers and land managers all over Australia to enhance their natural capital assets and become resilient against the impacts of climate change. I'm still farming with my son at Moffat Falls Point Lookout. In fact, our family farm has become one massive research experiment. As a farmer, you never stop learning. You never reach the end point of knowledge. It is one continuous journey of planning and implementing, measuring and observing, reflection and action, a never-ending cycle. Those that work with the land work in a complex, adaptive system. My partner and I also work closely with our local Aboriginal people on the Dorrigo Plateau, who have taught me the importance of passing on elders' knowledge of country to the next generation. Our uncles and aunties are also our teachers and our lecturers, and a vital link in our education journey of understanding our country. They know when to withhold knowledge until the person is ready to absorb it, and when to share it to ensure it sticks. Unfortunately, due to ongoing and inherited trauma, so much of this precious knowledge has been lost. All these skills and tools I have added to my toolbox to assist me to be effective in what I do. Without those jobs, roles I knew I had to move on from, I would not be who I am today. Without failing on numerous occasions, admitting I was wrong and starting again, I would never have learned. So the lessons. You may forget what you were taught, but you will remember what you have learnt. You will forget the specifics of what I have said here today, but hopefully you will remember the essence of the message. Bring vision, values, ethics to all that you do. Speak up for what you believe in, but always be prepared to admit when you are wrong. To add some context to the pain and cruelty we are seeing unfold in the world right now, I believe there are 4 types of people who have found their way into positions of leadership, power and authority. There are those that are the educated good. There are the uneducated good, the educated evil and the uneducated evil. You have been gifted with the privilege of education, the most powerful of all tools and also a weapon for both good and evil, and the only thing that no one can ever take from you. Never forget what this actually means. How will you act when challenged and confronted? Will you be part of the ethically educated, decent, honest, caring, thoughtful towards other people and planet, leaving a positive legacy behind you? I urge you to choose your actions carefully. Finally, no address is complete without a quote. And I drummed this into my 3 sons their entire life. In fact, it hung on their wall in the bedroom. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Clement Stone. Now, my middle son loved this quote so much that when he went to Bali, he had it tattooed on his legs. Except in Bali, they forgot to put the E in achieve. So he was very excited when he came home to show me that tattoo. And forevermore, in Seth's case, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Graduates, you are heading into an era of unprecedented change. You will face complex global problems never before tackled by humanity. This is a time of great challenge, but also of great opportunity. Make sure you rise to meet these challenges as the educated good. And may the 4th be with you.
Oh, if it wasn't for the ceremony, I'd be up there giving Lorraine a hug. So, Dr. Gordon, thank you for your really inspiring speech. I'm not going to summarise it because you will all go away with different things. You will have got all sorts of gems from that talk that will mean something to you. It will resonate with you. So you hold on to that and take it forward. All I want to do is you look at Lorraine's career and you think, oh my goodness, how did she do all of that? Well, she did it by starting where you are. So just remember, I used to tell this, so I used to lecture physics here, and I used to try and help people who were so scared of studying physics. I said, do you know who designed physics? It was a human. Are you a human? Well, there you go. It's going to be fine. So you are human beings who've come here, you've been educated, you have a wonderful springboard, as we said earlier, to do all the amazing things that Rain has done, and more, and different, or nothing, whatever it is that you wish to do with your award, but it is in your hands. So we've got some more awards to hand up, but before we do that, we thought we'd have a little bit of an interlude, a musical interlude to celebrate this momentous occasion. And the music for today's ceremony is proudly provided by the graduation ceremony musicians. We're privileged to be joined by 3 outstanding musicians. We heard one as we came in with the bagpipes. Warwick Dunham, Sarah Sadgrove and Malcolm Liddell. Please join me in welcoming them and enjoy the performance. Thank you very much for a wonderful performance. I now invite the delegate for the head of the School of Science and Technology, Associate Professor Robert Carruthers, to commence presenting the Undergraduate Awards.
Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Honours, Bachelor, and those graduates awarded the Advanced Diploma and Diploma from the School of Science and Technology. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Ruth Ellen Alexander, First Class, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor Scholar Award and the University Medal. Shannon Michael Leo Dwyer, First Class. Kathleen Mary Grace Murphy, First Class, also receiving the University Medal. Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Hesleen Joy Molina Israel. Caitlin Mason. Billy Peterson. Jesse Tyler Streeting. Shari Rose Tyler, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award. Jordan Lee Windred. Bachelor of Clinical Exercise Physiology, Erica Jane Ansell. Oscar Luke Frederick Barth. Lane Eve Hampson, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award. Connor Patrick Hextall Ferry. Lauren Louise Littleton. Sarah Murray. Penny Marie Schubert. Brody Talbot. Bachelor of Computer Science, Carmeli Ashmore, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award. Luke Elliott Maxwell Bowen, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award. Alexander James Elder. Nathan William Hall. Samuel Lachlan Haynes. Lachlan Jarrett. George Lejo Kutukaran. Malenji Mojo. Vivian Nguyen. Brendan Richard Passy. Krish Kumar Sandeep Kumar Patel. Dylan Pierre Petit Moore. Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science, Angus George Sydney Ashford. Jeffrey Michael Cohen. Abigail Davies. Blake William Howe. Bachelor of Science, Nicholas Belton. Joshua Gardner. Henry Edward Calvert Grant. Sufyan Haji Halo. Kyle Edward Harvey, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award. Monique Prue Jobling. Yuli Caroline Cran, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award. Keith William Samuel Mason. Alia Electra Aronja Maljan Hill. Jade Elizabeth Sadler. Joshua Aidan Taylor. Callum Morris Whitehead. Diploma in Information Technology, Linda Ismail Mohammed Hassan Sabeh. Diploma in Science, Gavin John Armstrong. Amelia Giayu Pearl Hunter. Matthew Robert Micarelli. Chancellor, I now have the honour to invite the head of the School of Environmental and Rural Science, Professor Carl Burns, to present those graduates newly admitted to undergraduate awards who are able to be present at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honours, Bachelor, and those graduates awarded the Undergraduate Certificate from the School of Environmental and Rural Science. Bachelor of Rural Science with Honours, Ella Cheel, First Class. Jessica Close, Second Class, Division 1, also receiving the New England Award. Georgia Louise Ditchfield, Second Class, Division 1. Maggie Rose Halliday, First Class, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award. Lily Alice Hunter, Second Class, Division 1. Eloise Catherine Ellis Knox, Second Class, Division 1. Alondre Lamprey, Second Class, Division 2. Bachelor of Agriculture, Bachelor of Business, Katie Ann Beard, also receiving the New England Award. Oscar Thomas Cass. Jessica Claire Katz. Georgia Hannah Dawes. Caitlin May Dongas. Daisy Charlotte Gilbertson. Joshua Hooper. Anna Georgia Moxham Jarvis. Laura Rose Kiss. Casey Ann Lane. William Joseph Markey. Hannah Abigail Matiske. Phoebe Madeline McCrabb. Charlotte Eliza Evans Menzies. Darlene Esther Nagita. Oliver Lachlan Jonathan Radford. Heath Saxon Wallace. Lachlan Pete West. Bachelor of Agriculture, Frederick Hugo Bangert. Jimmy Edwin Lawrence Banner. Amelia Jane Burgess. Elliot Wilfred Carr. Charlotte Rose Caulfield. Miller Louise Curtis. Karina Dawson. Lexi Favreau. Patrick Joseph Hickey. Caitlin Georgia Holdsworth. Joe Ross Commode. Edward Henry Langdon. Sarah Grace Lyons. Dougal Flynn Mims. Archibald Edward Payton. Lily Adelaide Pillmore. Bachelor of Animal Science, Jacinta Bosniak. Francis Aisha Feliz Domingo. Caitlin May Gann. Katrina Ann Giratz. Jordan Rose Green. Matilda Adele Helps. Laura MacDonald. Thomas Cameron Mitchell. Isabella Rose Nolan. Daniela Leah Papadopoulos. Kira Teal Riggs. Dalia Sophia Schiek. Olivia Jean Sinclair. Jacqueline Lee Thomas. Bachelor of Environmental Science, Michaela Catherine Fiini. Charlotte Grace Hahn. Rainbow Jackson. Brittany Lewis. Tamara Rose McDonald. Connor Alexander McGregor. Jasmine Lone Wheeler. Bachelor of Geoscience, Jai Blackman. Anthony Keith Butterley. Caroline Grace Smith. Erin Starton. Thomas Marsden Elam Tritton. Stephen Wrightson. Bachelor of Rural Science, Laura Beth Allen. Jessica May Hone. Emma Alexandra Steele. Holly Margaret Walters, also receiving the New England Award. Bachelor of Zoology, Megan Louise Burke. Cooper Andrew Cook. Kezia Michaela Crouch. Matthew John Haig. Arabella Hall. Annika Langfield. Caitlin Marie Weeks. Leah Zerbis. Diploma in Agricultural Studies, Anthony Jacob Aji. Marnie Louise Jones. Undergraduate Certificate in Paleontology, Ryan Snow Goodwin. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Science and Technology and the School of Environmental and Rural Science to graduates who are able to be present at this ceremony.
Thank you, Professor Burns. I now invite Jordan Windred to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the graduates.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, respected faculty, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. I would like to begin by respectfully acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. I extend my sincere thanks to our Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, our esteemed members of the University Council, our honoured local elders, distinguished guests, and our dedicated academic and professional staff. Your leadership, guidance, and commitment have shaped the experiences that have brought us to this milestone. It is both an honour and a privilege to stand before you all today and deliver the vote of thanks on this monumentous occasion. Graduation is not just a ceremony. It is a celebration of years of dedication, curiosity, resilience, and growth. Each of us arrived at the University of New England with our own aspirations, uncertainties, and ambitions. Along the way, we have been challenged to think deeper, question assumptions, and pushed beyond what we thought were our limits. For many of us, there were moments of frustrations when things didn't go to plan, or when answers felt just out of reach. But there were also moments of discovery, excitement, and achievement. For those instances where everything clicked and we were reminded why we chose this path. What makes today so special is not just what we have achieved individually, but what we have accomplished together. We have supported one another through challenges, celebrated successes, and formed friendships and collaborations that will extend far beyond this ceremony. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to those who have supported and guided us throughout this journey. To our dedicated lecturers, tutors, and academic mentors, thank you for your passion and your commitment. Not only have you taught us the principles of learning, but how to think critically, solve problems creatively, and approach challenges with resilience. Your guidance has shaped not only our academic abilities, but also the way in which we see and engage with the world. To the university leadership and professional staff, Thank you for your work behind the scenes that has created an environment that made our success possible. From maintaining facilities and laboratories, providing administrative and technical support, your efforts have ensured that we could focus on learning and discovery. To our families, friends, and loved ones, today belongs to you as much as it does to us. Your encouragement, patience, and belief in us have been a constant source of strength. You have supported us through moments of stress, celebrated our milestones, and reminded us to keep going when the journey felt overwhelming. We would not be standing here today without your unwavering support. To my fellow graduates, what a journey it has been. The friendships and connections we have built will remain one of the most valuable outcomes of our time here. As graduates, we now step into a world of immense opportunity and responsibility. The knowledge and skills we have gained here are not just tools for personal success, they are instruments of positive change. We have the ability to innovate, to solve problems, and to contribute meaningfully to society. But with that ability comes responsibility to act with integrity, to consider the broader impact of our work, and to use our expertise for the greater good. As we move forward, let us carry with us the values that have been instilled during our time here at UNE: curiosity, resilience, collaboration, and a commitment to lifelong learning. Let us remain open to new ideas, adaptable in the face of change, and driven by a desire to make a difference. There will undoubtedly be challenges ahead, but there will also be opportunities to discover, to create, and to lead. Let us approach the future with confidence, knowing that we are well prepared for the paths we choose to pursue. In closing, I would like to once again express our sincere thanks to everyone who has contributed to this journey and to making today possible. Your support and guidance have shaped not only our achievements, but also the people that we have become. Congratulations to the class of 2026. May your futures be bright, your discoveries meaningful, and your journeys fulfilling. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan. You hear things like that and you know that the future is in good hands, in your hands. Thank you. That was really beautiful. You also talked about how it's not about one individual, it's about all of us, all those connections that you've made. Even those of you who studied online who might be dialing in today or here today, you came here and you came here for special schools, you met people, and above all, you are now part of the UNE family. You are not alone, you are part of our family. And I encourage you to stay connected with us in the years ahead, whether by, as CEO and Vice Chancellor said, further study here, or through engaging with the alumni events and activities, or just keeping up with the news of the amazing things that our researchers and students and alumni are having on the world, all the impacts that they're making, which will be you as well. We look forward to hearing your news. I wish you all the very best with your careers ahead, and I look forward to hearing about the difference that UNE has made to your world, but also the difference that you make, be that to yourself, your family, your community, or even broader than that. That's the thing that gets us excited as we see you here today and think of your next steps. As new opportunities unfold before you, and undoubtedly they will, for you to get to where you are now, to have the resilience and the drive and commitment that you have, they will undoubtedly unfold before you. We take great pride in having accompanied you on this chapter of your journey. Now we're going to do a few fun bits. I'm going to ask you, as our graduates, to acknowledge the great contribution made by your family, your friends, your supporters, the people that have been with you on this journey and helped you get through that. I thank you so much, Jordan, for thanking the staff that helped you both here and in the crowd and elsewhere. But right now, I'd love you to thank your family and friends and supporters. Thank you all for attending today's ceremony. And a special thanks to all the UNE staff, as I said, who worked tirelessly to make today's ceremony such a memorable one. But we're going to give your supporters a thank you. Now, how am I going to do this? Yeah, I'm going to start by, I'm going to get you to stand up. And I get you to turn around and face all these fabulous people who are here for you today. And I'm going to ask you to give them a beautiful applause and a big woohoo and a thank you! Thank you. You can sit down now, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy thanking them and celebrating with them for the rest of today as well. But before we bring today's ceremony to a close, we've got one final moment to share with our newest graduates. In a moment, so not yet, I'm going to invite you to launch, they're called trenchers, let's say a hat, this thing. You're going to launch it in celebration. It's a gesture that marks not only the completion of your studies, but the beginning of all that lies ahead. I'm just going to warn you, do take care, because you will have to find your hat afterwards. So be very careful about where you throw it. Let me see, today as you lift your trenchers, it is not only a celebration of your own achievement, but a reflection of the university, sending you forth into your professions, your communities, the wider world, to contribute with the knowledge that you have gained, the creativity and the purpose, and all the other beautiful messages you've had from a lot of speakers today. So I'm going to get you to stand up. Again, I'm going to get you to face that way, because I think your supporters will really love watching you and your faces as you do this. Remember, you have to find your hat afterwards. So when I get to 3, then you'll throw them up, and there'll be lots of photos going on. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Congratulations. So you want to turn yourselves around and sit back down. So I hope you all continue to enjoy the wonderful atmosphere which graduation creates, and that you'll take advantage of the various hospitality and entertainment options available today. Thank you so much for being with us on your journey, for including us on your journey. Thank you for joining us to celebrate here today. I declare the ceremony closed and ask the congregation to please stand for the academic anthem Gaudeamus Igitur, and after the anthem, the newly admitted graduates are invited to follow the procession out. Have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy your celebrations. Thank you once again for being with us.
Gaudeamus igitur, Jovenis domus amus. Gaudeamus igitur, Jovenis domus amus. Post jucundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem, nos amevit amus. Nos amevit amus. Vivant academia, vivant professores, vivant academia, vivant professores, vivant membrum quod libet, vivant membrum qui libet, semper sit in flore, semper sit in flore. We're leaving together, but still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown. The final countdown. We're headed for Venus. but still we stand tall.